Well, we're coming to a very exciting part in our day today. We're almost at the end, and I'm going to invite Andrew Weller to join us, and Dr. Simon Tanguay, if he's still with us, I'll get him to join. Thank you, gentlemen. And I'd like to invite a very special guest, Ms. Jane Soper Kennedy. I think she's there, and there she is. Hi, Jane.
Hi.
We get to announce the award winner for the Warren Y. Soper Charitable Trust Kidney Cancer Research Award, and it's a $50,000 prize, so it is very substantial and will go a long way with this research project. I'm just going to introduce Jane, if I may, for just a moment. And Jane is the daughter of Warren Y. Soper, whose charitable trust has been a dedicated supporter of research in kidney cancer since 2014. We are so grateful for his contributions to our projects. These sponsorships have provided funding for Kidney Cancer Canada to join with the KCRNC, the Kidney Cancer Research Network of Canada, and the CUASF, Canadian Urological Association Scholarship Foundation, to support research grant projects each spring. And more recently, the Warren Y. Soper Charitable Trust Kidney Cancer Research Award in the fall. Many of these projects have provided life-changing discoveries in areas of kidney cancer, from diagnosis to treatment. And as I said, we are sincerely grateful for all your ongoing support. Jane has a very personal connection to Kidney Cancer Canada, and I'm going to introduce her now, and she can share with us how she came to join with us.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Christine, who I've gotten to know recently. And it's a huge privilege and honor for me to be able to do this virtually, because I've always missed it on other years. So thank you for inviting me to this very special day for you. I'm just going to give you a really brief history how far back I go with kidney cancer, because Tony Clark, who started it with Deb Maskins, I met Tony in the 60s, and I'm dating myself, but we became very close friends. He was a very close friend of my husband, and he became our best man, and he's my daughter's godfather too. But he's such a powerful and positive person, and he's always been part of our lives. So unfortunately, Tony got sick, and he passed away. So I'm going to fast forward to how I got involved with the kidney cancer. So it started with my dad died in 2012, and that year we organized a golf tournament at Glen Abbey. We did, I think, 2 or 3 years. Christine was there to raise money for kidney cancer, and then we got the foundation rolling along, and there was quite a bit more money to be distributed. And I'm a huge proponent and supporter of kidney cancer, because I love the work that you're doing with clients and patients and caregivers, and especially for research, which is one of the mandates of our trust. So that being said, in 2014, we had our first major donation, and I was put in touch with Deb Maskins. So I called her up one day. It was close to Christmas, and I said, "Hi, Deb. You know, I had met her sort of before, and I said, how would you like it if we gave you this check, this major amount of money?" It was a lot of money. And she just started crying. She said, "Jane," she said, "we have some research that's coming to a grinding halt. We need some more money. It's like this gift from heaven that just dropped down." And I said, "Well, it's yours." So she said, "Can I meet you tomorrow?" So we met at a coffee house in Burlington, and I gave her the check. And that started my personal journey with kidney cancer. And for every year, we've been able to continue our donation and continue providing money for research. And I have to say that I'm so privileged to be involved with such dedicated and inspiring people. I can't even tell you how special it is, and what the amazing work that you do. I've met Dr. Jewett a few years ago, and I met Dr. Kapoor before COVID. Very impressed, and with all your executive as well. So we're just going to continue on, hopefully, and all the great work that you do. And that's all I really wanted to say. But it's really a privilege for me to be able to I hope I meet this doctor. I hope he's here today to be able to present this to him. So thank you.
You are most welcome, and I think you're okay. You have the right information to make the big announcement. So I will certainly let you carry ahead, and we'll stop the surprise. We'll stop the waiting. I'll let you carry on.
This is a surprise.
This is a surprise. You get to announce. You're making the big announcement.
A $50,000 prizes, as Christine said, and the team. I'm very proud and privileged to say that it's Dr. Patrick Richard, who will be accepting, is that you? There he is, accepting the prize. He's doing a pilot study in small renal masses, and I wish you the best of luck and much success in moving forward with your study. So
I think Dr. Richard is actually here to join us. Are you here, Dr. Richard?
Yes, thank you. This is a fantastic news. Really, it's an honor, a privilege. This is great. I think our project is really patient focused. We're looking at trying to figure out what's the risk threshold or risk trade-off benefit that patients are willing to accept to avoid or delay a treatment. I think this will be helpful in the future for our guidelines and management and claims. So I think this will go a long way. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you very much. It's a privilege.
well, thank you.
You're very welcome. And thank you, Jane, so much. This is what your funding does. It makes a real difference. And Dr. Richard, we will be contacting you in 2022. It is our hope that we're going to have a webinar, and we will be featuring some of the recipients of the Warren Wise Soper funding, and we'll invite Jane at that time too, so we can see firsthand what kind of difference your research is making for kidney cancer patients. So we'll count on an update later on in 2022 once you get started. I know it takes a little while to get rolling, but once you get started, we'll look forward to that update, and we will invite some of our previous winners as well so they can share their projects. So this has been pretty exciting. This is the first time I've kind of been involved in this, so it's kind of fun. Thank you.
Christine, I just want to add a comment here. So just so everybody knows how important these sponsorships, these grants, so Jane Soper and her father's research fund, we've been doing this for several years now. It's a $50,000 award, and we've given several of these per year. And there's a previous question on the chat about if you had $1 million, where would you put it? Well, so the 50,000 does lead into that million. And the way that works is we have young, talented researchers, masters, PhDs, fellows, residents, and the likes all across Canada. And they need that helping start. So they have these great ideas. We need to encourage them to study and work within the field of kidney cancer, not say another field of medical studies. So this takes that idea that they have. It gives them that seed funding. That first initial 50,000 is so important because it qualifies and starts to build that idea, which goes on to get maybe a $200,000 or $300,000 grant, which ends up going to $1 million grant too. And we have proof of this within Kidney Cancer Canada through the Kidney Cancer Research Network of Canada, where a $50,000 award has led to international renowned research. And it's that very important starting funding that Jane Soper and the Warren Soper Foundation has been able to bring to the Canadian medical and healthcare, and really through Kidney Cancer Canada and the Kidney Cancer Research Network. So it's very critical that we have this funding and that we get this research going in Canada and make Canadians the world-renowned kidney cancer specialists that we have become. And you've now heard from a lot of the doctors and healthcare professionals today. So we want to thank everybody for their participation in that.
Thanks, Andrew. You brought up some really important points there. Thank you. And I think that kind of wraps us up. And Dr. Tonge, is there anything you'd like to add, or just You've been
No,
involved.
I would just like to say thank you, Jane, for the support. I think every time we have, a bit like Andrew said, anytime we have donation or support like that, we can expect that the researcher will generate 4 or 5 times more money, you know, that will generate more funds for the future and more research. So I think it's an amazing contribution, and on behalf of our community, I just want to thank you for that support. And